Jeremy, you show us your perfect bathtub. You show us your elaborate fancy breakfast. You don't show that this is a massive palace of chicness.
I'm trying. It's thirst traps
Yeah.
and cooking. I'm trying to get a man.
Yeah, thirst traps and cooking. This is so beautiful. Like, I can't even believe what I'm looking at. I had no idea that your living room was huge. There's so much to look at. I'm really excited. Will you show me around?
Yes, absolutely. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I work at Pinterest. I actually know Kelly through Pinterest. I head up North American publishing partnerships there, and then in my part-time, I build content in digital media, and so I'm obviously a big fan of Kelly's as well.
So we do know each other from Pinterest, but we kind of know each other from before then. Like, didn't we know each
That's
other
true.
when you were at Refinery?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because that's how I looked you up.
Yes.
I remembered you from Refinery, and I sought you out for Pinterest.
I know, and now we are such good friends, and I love that for us. I love that I finally get to see your space. This neighborhood, like pulling up, was so cool. How long have you lived here, and was it always as cute as it is now? Because we know Brooklyn changes.
Yeah, so I consider myself one of the original hipsters because I've been in this exact area for 15 years
Yeah.
and no one wanted to live here.
Mhm.
No one really wanted to live here up until about 8 years ago. And it's wild. There used to be no grocery store. There was only one that was like 20 blocks away. And now there's Equinox, Whole Foods, Apple Store. It's wild. The whole neighborhood has completely changed. And so I was fortunate enough to buy this place 6 years ago, just as it was starting to go crazy.
Yeah.
But now everything's here. I think there's an Hermes flagship going in now.
Hermes.
Isn't that insane?
That's wild. It's really, really cute. And so this was a loft building.
So this was actually a 120-year-old noodle factory when it started. And so
Noodle history.
yeah, the developer that bought it, she cleared out all the floors and built condos. And a woman named Paris Fornino was the designer,
Mm-hmm.
and I loved her style. But I did change some stuff.
Yeah, so like the chic, you know, shiny closets. Was the kitchen this way?
So the kitchen was this way.
Okay.
I did all the lighting myself.
Yeah, the light fixture is stunning. Where's that from?
That's from Restoration. I got a lot of the stuff from Restoration Hardware because it's an old factory.
Yeah.
And like they specialize in old factory loft stuff.
And it makes sense in this space. Like,
Right.
It's beautiful.
And I feel like the factory vibe will never be dated because it matches what the actual unit is.
Yeah, and I think it's cool when people play into your actual space. Like, you can't, like, juxtaposition is cool, but you can't go completely antithesis of what the space kind of commands,
Right.
design-wise,
Yeah.
because then it just doesn't make sense. But restoration is smart because, like, the scale of the stuff
Yeah.
is really what you need in a lofty space. And, like, this fixture is massive. It fits so up the counters. These stools.
Yeah, so these stools are Restoration
Beautiful.
too, but then I worked with Stitch Room
Mhm.
to put the pads on them.
Okay, so they didn't have a pad, or
No,
you
they
just-
didn't have a pad,
Okay.
and it was like wildly uncomfortable when I had people over.
Mhm.
And not that the pad is game changing, but the lambskin leather, the custom like way that they turned
Yeah.
this into something more comfortable, because it gave me factory vibes. So I still wanted these chairs.
And I mean, they're plus size friendly, which, you know, I'm a fan of.
Yeah.
So beautiful. And you cook a lot, you share a lot of cooking content. This is my favorite thing. This is so indicative of your personality. This is peak Jeremy behavior. I didn't even know I was supposed to do this.
Well,
so
so-
am I supposed to tissue paper everything?
Well, no, you're supposed, because you don't want the fruits and vegetables touching each other
Yeah.
unless they're like in the same family, because they give off gas and
they go rotten.
yeah, and they ripen each other in weird ways.
Mhm.
And so I just separate it with tissue paper.
And it works. I knew, so I would just use like fruit in a bowl, but I wouldn't put like an onion in an avocado.
Exactly.
But I didn't know that this little tissue paper is like helpful.
And also,
It looks so
oh,
good.
it's cute.
They're like fruit bouquets.
Yeah, yeah.
Obsessed.
Because I love like a monochrome. I just don't think a factory lends to more is more or a ton of color. Like,
I agree.
it gives me like museum, simple, calm vibes.
Mhm.
And so that's what I was going for.
And the funny thing is, like, a lot of the people, because, you know, we've been in the city for a minute, a lot of people are talking about like this need for calm, and I was saying that's why I feel like I finally delved into color in LA, because LA is calm, aka
right?
boring.
Yeah.
So it's okay if I'm like stimulated at home to kind of invigorate myself, but in the city it's constant stimulation. You want to come home to peace,
Right.
which makes good sense.
Yeah, and I'm like hardcore about keeping this place simple, because the longer you live in a place, you are used to it, and so you always add more every year. And whenever I moved out of an apartment, I looked back to them like, that's a hot mess at the end, because gradually you add more. So if I add something, I take something away.
This is wise.
Totally.
I'm needing to take that advice. I'm needing to take that advice. I also really love this. You know, there's a lot of black and white, but a beautiful textured marble. And I actually really like the placement too. Do you always leave this here?
Yeah, so this is Kelly Wearstler.
Gorgeous.
I got it a couple years ago. I'm a huge Kelly Wearstler fan. I
Yeah.
just can't afford a lot of her stuff.
Yeah, same.
And because it was still a little pricey, I wanted it right here.
Front and center.
And I like the way that the marbles play off of each other.
And I like that this sandy terracotta neutral is the pop of color.
Yeah.
Because normally this would just kind of fade away as a neutral.
Right.
But because everything's like stark black and white, it's like, psh,
Yeah.
look at me.
Yep.
Really good looking.
You have to see my refrigerator.
I'm very
'cause
excited.
It's peak OCD.
I don't doubt it.
But this is essentially where I keep all my fruits
Wow.
and vegetables
Wow.
and eggs
Jeremy.
in tiny containers. Rubbermaid Brilliance is the
Wow.
best.
Can you come organize my fridge?
I love it.
My
And-
fridge it would send you.
Really?
I don't know if our friendship could take it. It's like you might disown
And then
me.
this up here.
Whoa!
I love organization because it's also like calming. Like
Yeah.
everything in my place, I went through a tumultuous. I was married 3 years ago. I needed like calm peace of mind, and so the last couple of years, I just put every bit of effort into making this place calm and easy. And I do keep it super clean because I'm crazy, and because it's just calming.
Yeah.
Like when I go to make a salad, everything's chopped up.
already
It's like
there.
so easy.
It's true though, because I feel like for me, even though I like stuff, sorta. Like I feel like once there's one thing too many, I'm immediately affected.
Yeah.
Because it can't feel chaotic. Like I don't mind a maximal moment,
Same.
but it's also like for me, my place is so large, it can kind of handle that.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of, dead air. There's a lot of empty space. But I think this is like the perfect amount of stuff. This living room is unreal.
Yeah, so because it's like, this apartment is abnormal for New York, because
It's massive.
I joke that it's like normal living, because it's 1,200
Yeah.
square feet, I have in-unit washer dryer, central AC.
Yeah.
Like when I moved to New York, the window units were all new to me.
I know, and that's the funny thing. It's like 1,200 square feet, I feel like, is a great size 2-bedroom apartment anywhere else in the country. It is a small starter
Right.
home.
Yeah.
But
Here
here,
it's like palatial.
it's palatial. Another.
So
Yeah,
this
I
is
love that it
restaurant.
plays, yeah.
Yeah, so this is restaurant. And what was crazy is
Wow.
they wound up being the same height, like naturally. And
That's
so
very cool.
I want everything to look like custom and symmetrical.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first got this place, because 6 years ago brass was huge,
Yeah.
I way over brassed it. Like there's a lot of brass in here. There was probably twice as much.
Twice as much. Okay.
And so
I
I
feel like
went
you
through-
came to a happy medium.
Yeah, I had to de-brass it.
Yeah, deep breath.
And then this
Ooh.
I got a year and a half ago, but this is an original Mitt Rock photo of Freddie Mercury
Wow,
in the
that's
70s.
incredible.
And it's like 11 out of 50, but it's like, because it's from the actual film that was shot in Freddie Mercury. And I have a Freddie Mercury tattoo.
Yes.
Because I'm a huge fan.
Yeah, same. I need to recreate this photo. I have this like pleated
Yes.
outfit from Savage Fenty when she released something with like the collaboration with Amazon, I think.
Yeah.
And it's silver, but I need to put on my bang wig and do this with like
Yeah.
heavy
Oh,
makeup.
yeah, totally.
Yeah, I'm gonna recreate this.
I love that idea.
Yeah. This is the largest, but also most iconic cocktail table / do we just dance on this thing?
Sometimes.
Where did this come from?
So this is also resto. Like the core furniture in here is restoration, and then I tried to put in different things, so it wasn't, because when you go to a store,
Yeah, you
you
want a
buy
big
the whole
catalog.
store. Yeah.
But the thing that's funny is the way that you styled it, and I guess your edit of restoration, I wouldn't guess
so not
any.
resto, right?
No, it's so not. It's
Yeah.
so not. It's very cool. And not that resto's not cool, but normally we think of like the cloud sofa and everything should
Yep.
remain
You
farm
think like
table-y.
white Hamptons-y.
Yeah.
But I picked out all
Everything
like the rock and roll pieces.
Yeah.
Because I wanted the living room, I really wanted it to look like the interior of Saint Laurent. Like, you know when you go in Saint Laurent?
Yeah.
And like this, I wanted it to just be objects
Beautiful.
on the table. And I watched the episode with Alyssa.
Yeah.
And you guys said something about if you don't have a book out, you're a crazy person. So I brought my Madonna
The sex
book
iconic
out, which is like the best book ever.
It's literally so good. That's so funny. You can't trust people that don't have any books anywhere.
Yeah.
It's just not safe. Like
Right.
your own safety, you have to just wonder like, are they okay? And I like this. I know that this is like styled here. I know this is probably
Yeah, so
like the object you really like.
Well, for like I was like, I have these cool bags and these cool clothes. Why don't I just put them out? Like,
Yeah.
Like for a while here, I had these new rock boots. It's
Mhm.
crazy, but now I wore them outside, so I don't want them on the table. But I would just like display like, and that's the nail polish I'm wearing right now from Pleasing.
This rug is also like sumptuous, delicious,
Yes.
thick. My cartilage thanks you. It's very like squishy, like very cozy.
It's big sheepskin.
Yeah, this is amazing. Where is this from?
Also rushed out.
Yeah.
But like you wouldn't think,
No,
right? Because I just got all the rock and roll
Yeah.
dark pieces.
And honestly, the quality is kind of undeniable.
Yeah.
Let's just say, like, it's gonna last you forever. This is also incredible. This is, so I had one of these, right? And it had this really cool arch. And immediately, the palms started falling off. How, like, what am I doing wrong? How do you take care of this?
Honestly, I'm the worst plant person in the entire world. This one just worked with me.
Okay.
And it's like grown into the space really
It's
well.
beautiful.
I water it maybe every 3 days, and then I pull off the yellow
Mhm.
leaves because they're always the ones that are dead. And it's just luckily been great. That's actually the only plant in here because I'm not good with plants.
Okay, so every 3 days. So when I got the one that I had, the person who is a plant person, but we shall not be named, told me to water it every 2 weeks.
Oh, really?
And that's probably why it's not doing okay.
I don't know. I can never guess. I can never win.
It's
But
so
that's the one I
hard.
went with. This mirror,
Massive.
the poor guys had to bring it up through the stairwell.
Oh
Because it wouldn't fit in the
no.
elevator.
But like you needed it.
I'm so sorry.
Look how cute we look.
Yeah, it's
Where are we
fine.
going somewhere?
I'll do like little dance parties in here.
Yeah.
Bow down. You know.
Absolutely. It's a
It's so
runway.
fun.
This is a runway.
Yeah.
And you have the chic little bar.
Yeah.
Little
So.
Courtney.
Yep. Courtney Love.
Yes,
Uh,
we love her.
Jonathan Adler, and then all my stockpile of wine and booze.
I love this too. It just reminds us we're in a loft.
Yeah. Yeah. The old. I think it's 12 feet. 12-foot ceiling.
Yeah, it's really high. So wait, Jeremy.
So this is.
An axe?
Yeah, so this is the guest bath. This is Saletti. I'm gonna butcher this, but there's a museum in Europe where there's a huge axe just sticking out of the building, and that's mirrored off of it. And I saw that and I was like, I have to have
You
it.
I have to have this.
And like I wanted it in chrome, but it only came in gold.
It's worth it. That is, wow. Wow. The towels are, your choices are so chic and cool. Like these sconces, I'm trying not to like keep having these gasping reactions, but you put a gold axe in the wall and
Yeah.
like what was I supposed to do? How was I supposed to react? And what's in here?
So this is my home office, and I was gonna hide my giant bag of clothing that I need to bring to
No.
the closet, but I said no.
No.
These are like clothes that I need to wear a little bit more, need to
Oh my
wear
God,
out.
you need this.
Yeah,
Wait,
that was my
can you
New
put this
Year's.
on?
That was my New Year's Eve.
I want to see this.
This is my Patrick Church, who's also on
This is
Pinterest.
beautiful. Wow.
But it's like,
These are gorgeous too.
doesn't this give like good Elton John vibes?
Absolutely. Even just with that, it's like
Actually,
the
it's
vibe.
great with this.
Yeah,
Maybe I'll wear this later.
yeah, you really should.
But lots of Vivienne Westwood. I wear a lot of skirts.
Rest her soul.
I love skirts.
Yeah, you have a really sick wardrobe. Will you show me a few pieces? This cozy. Oh my God, it's so comfy.
Huge Jean Paul Gaultier fan.
Yes.
So I have all the knits. I'm the biggest Vivienne Westwood fan. I don't know how I'm gonna wear it because it's like
What is that?
it's like got these crazy long.
Are those
sleeves.
the legs? That's a sleeve.
No, they're just like hang down. And so
Oh, I see.
I'm like, how's that gonna work out in the real world? And then vintage pieces, so these vintage moto pants
Wow, that's sick.
that I love. And then skirts. I'm all about
That's gorgeous.
a Vivienne Westwood woman's skirt.
That, even with your shirt right there, with
Yeah.
that colorway is really cool.
And always a vintage rocker tee.
Yeah.
But yeah, these are just some of the pieces and things that I need to wear more.
So good. Oh my god, look at that light picture.
Yeah, so this, because this unit was the model unit, I got them to give me that. And this was originally hanging in the living room.
Yeah.
And so I moved it to here.
It's way cooler in an office.
Yeah.
My dress
Right.
is slippery and Astro's like, I can't get my footing. I'm like, I'm holding you. I'm holding you.
And then this is a pull-out queen bed.
Yeah, it's very cozy.
Yeah. It's
Very
like,
comfy.
right. And then my desk.
Yeah.
This was, I had, before the pandemic, I had like a real bed in here and it was a proper guest room.
Mm-hmm.
And then the pandemic hit.
And you're like, I need an office.
And now Pinterest is permanently remote, so I just work in here.
I
Which
like
is
your
fun.
office chair too. It's like very chic. It looks comfortable.
It's comfortable, right?
Yeah.
Another pop of color that's in like the terracotta family.
Yeah.
The living room. I tried to keep a theme
Mm-hmm.
throughout.
Yeah, terracotta is the pop of color.
Right.
Yeah, I really like it. I really like it. It's like, it's giving me kind of, do I want to be more neutral again energy. I don't know.
I just
I
think
change my mind like every
It's
15 minutes.
cathartic though.
It really is.
It's like so, I always feel very calm
Yeah.
when I come here.
And what about this print behind you?
So this is Saint Laurent. And like, I didn't realize at the time, but that guy looks kind of young.
Oh, he does look a little young.
So that's why it's in the corner.
Yeah, it's like you don't notice that stuff, but yeah, models get hired young. Yeah, it's just a cool
Yeah, it's a
salon
vibe.
thing. Yeah, it's just a cool
It's a
vibe.
vibe. Yeah, then this desk is just super basic from CB2, but it gave me factory vibes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's on casters too. That's cool.
Yeah, this is where I spend all my time.
You do spend a lot of time at your desk, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, this is a Jean-Paul Gaultier mask.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's someone for the pictures. I just wanted them leaning against the wall, like casually.
Mhm.
That's why there's like leaner mirrors everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
and all the photos are just like casually leaning.
Yeah. And you know what? We didn't talk about this in the living room, but these floor to ceiling sheers are so beautiful. It's subtle, but it creates a really beautiful amount of drama.
Yeah.
And of course, letting like all the light in. Where are they from?
We got them kind of custom made
Mm-hmm.
in Manhattan. The bridge is cool,
Mm-hmm.
but I still don't want to see it all the time.
Yeah.
And so these shears just let light in and then kind of blur out the bridge.
Yeah. It's good.
This is the primary bedroom because you do not use master bedroom anymore.
Yeah, primary.
Dated and horrible.
Dated and horrible.
This is just tons of closet space
Like, are you kidding me?
and all my folded because I'm crazy. This is Astro's wardrobe.
Oh, we have to look at Astro's
He's
wardrobe.
only a year. I've only had him a year. This is his dress because we are very androgynous in
Yeah.
this apartment. But all of his clothes, some diesel stuff that I found at an outlet.
I'm so obsessed.
He's got at least 3 weeks worth of clothes.
Yeah, I already knew it'd be like immaculately organized because you're you. But like the space is incredible. I think people's ideas of New York City apartments, you know, it doesn't have to be that way, you know?
No, and honestly, I saved for so long to get this place. Like when I was at Refinery 29, it became the new MTV, and so I was in ad sales and we were doing really, really well. And I saved every bit of it, and I lived not like any of my coworkers did. I lived in a one bedroom, well over here, and nothing was over here. And I saved, and then I got this place, and now I'm 39 and I'm good.
Yeah, living kind of below your means and kind of seeing more of a future. You don't have to live your dream in a moment. Sometimes it's just smarter to like keep it low key.
Yep.
And then the right opportunity, the right moment will strike. This is crazy.
Oh yeah, so
This is a palace.
This is my pride and joy. So this is my bathroom that I spend a lot of time in. This is the bathtub that's always on Instagram.
Yeah.
When I got this place, the marble was here. I changed out these lights,
Mhm.
but I kept, again, all the chrome.
The chrome is beautiful.
The chrome
I
all
can't
stays.
believe these came this way. Like, this is so you and so specific. Can I look?
Yeah.
We know you're a skincare enthusiast.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's skincare, and then this one is makeup.
Makeup and like other necessities. Wow, it's so beautiful. What product are you obsessed with right now? Like, what's your like keeping that face right
The
and
thing
tight?
that like I die over is
Yeah.
this Nyad fractionated eye contour concentrate.
Mm-hmm.
Because like, did you ever go through a La Mer phase? I feel like everyone
Yes.
goes through a La Mer phase, and you think you have to pay $400 to get it's gonna do some magic shit, and like no, it's Botox, and it's good skincare. But this brand Nyad is the same brand as The Ordinary.
Oh, you know what? Someone else referred me to this. I need to have you send me a picture of this so I can remember because I don't have a good like eye treatment.
Yeah,
And
because
I need one. I feel like I'm starting to see like I don't know.
and that's the
stuff.
and it's like $70 and it lasts like 3 months.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so great.
Beautiful.
But then I wallpapered this whole thing. This is Kelly Worcester wallpaper too.
Yeah, her wallpaper is gorgeous.
Insane. It's so good. But I originally did this, and then I was like, I want to extend it on the ceiling.
I like it.
Yeah, because everywhere else is so muted. I wanted the bathroom to be an explosion of pattern and colors, but still black and white.
Yeah. It's very rock and roll. It's very you. And into the primary. Ooh.
Okay.
Wow.
So this
This makes me want to jump on this.
This is where the magic doesn't really happen much, but
Yeah.
hopefully someday. The apartment's so cool because they use the space well, right? Because these rooms are kind of small,
Yeah.
but because the ceilings are so high, you don't feel crunched
Boxed
in, and
no.
they use the space in the living room, the kitchen to entertain people.
And it's plenty of like, you can get on this side comfortably, and I'm not a little person. Like
This is a
this
king
is.
size bed.
Yeah, it's huge.
Um,
I love the fluffiness.
the insert is from Brooklyn, and the duvet, I sound like the guy that bought everything from the same place, but it's actually from Restoration too.
It's good. It's really soft.
Because it's like it's a crazy thread crown.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like expensive, but it's lasted me. I'm like rolling on 6 years and it's super comfortable.
6 years?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yep.
Yeah. And this is really cool too.
And so this is the same exact leather that's on the leather in the
On
couch.
the sofa.
Yeah, because I wanted to keep thematic. I wanted the place to kind of also look like a nice suite at a hotel.
Yeah.
Because you know everything is like kind of the threads carry through.
Yeah. It's definitely cohesive.
Yeah.
And then this is like another fun personality,
Right.
you know,
Because
moment.
I'll always be vintage modern forever.
Yeah.
And so I thought the vintage pieces really worked well. And then this
Is that built in or is that?
This is built in. So
Wow.
I had this made, me and my ex-husband actually, when he lived here, designed this because we both had a lot of clothes at the time. And so I was like, we need to have more space. But what was cool about this is we came up with...
Oh, the TV's in there. I didn't even notice
so the
that.
TV's right here.
Wow.
But then these are built, if you can see, they go in so that you can walk through the hallway.
Yeah.
So we had this come out to get more space. And then, this is really dope, but I have all my
Oh, cool.
stuff in here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And then I have all my purses.
Very cool.
And then there's more purses in there, and then shoes.
I love it. And then the perfect little bench, you know? You
Yeah.
want to put a shoe on or you just want to sit and not on your bed. It's perfect.
Astro jumps up on it and then
Yeah.
jumps in the bed.
I love it. I'm going to take this room. You go ahead and go to LA. We'll do a swap for a month.
Done.
Yeah.
I need the LA sun.
Jeremy, thank you so much. Astro is coming home with me. I love him. But thank you for having me over and showing me the space. It's more than I ever could have thought. Like, it's crazy in here. And you really just killed it. It's so you. It's so perfect. I'm so happy that you live here and that this space is bringing you so much joy. But yeah, I just want to say thank you. And I love you and I appreciate you. And yeah.
I'll right back at you. Thank you for stopping by. I love this series, so I'm excited to see it and be a part of it. Thank you for having me. And Astro is obviously in love with you too.
Astro, you love me. Thanks for watching. Love you, mean it. Bye.